And we're off. Okay. Got a little replay here of a ranked match I did today. And the reason I'm uploading this is to kind of show y'all what tenacity is all about and why you should not give up in a war game. So, let's get this rolling. And I'm going to move through this pretty fast. It's late. I want to go to bed. And I just kind of want to go through this quickly and show y'all what's up. So I had this brilliant idea to try a kind of a weird mechanized deck today. So what I've got going here is some Motostrelicky and BMP 1Ds, BMPT, Afghanis, they're all elite, BMPT elite, all these Norovs are elite. 1 Tungusta, couple of the these are kind of interesting tanks. If you haven't ever looked at those, you might want to check them out sometime. Let me go ahead and get up to live. Let's kind of see what we're going against here. I believe this guy was playing Czechoslovakian, yeah. So he's gonna hello rush. And he is gonna kick my ass here at the start, I believe. I don't just believe, I know. But anyway, so these right here. So very cost effective unit here. It's got a short range, but it's very accurate. I mean, that's about as accurate a KE gun as exists in the Soviet Army. AP's kind of low, but you know, it's very accurate. So in good numbers, they can be dangerous. And then the Norov, same thing, very accurate, low AP, high fire rates on both of them. These are elites. I'm not going to demonstrate their abilities very well here, but let's see how it goes. So this is the first time I'd ever used this little strategy, and the first time I've actually ever employed rocket artillery my entire existence of wargaming. And you know, that it takes some practice to get down what I'm trying to do here, and it doesn't work out the first time. So let's kind of watch the initial here. Interesting, this seems to happen quite a bit in ranked matches where they kind of float their HE bombers and just wait to see your formation and come in and bomb the shit out of it. This is a very good check infantry, by the way. I like these guys. I like everything this guy's doing at this point. It's very nice. So, it's just stupid of me to come in here like this. Getting bombed. Slow this down to a third. Kind of watch what's going on here. Yeah, so he just kind of rapes my initial formations here. He's got these tanks just sitting here, just fucking going to town on me. Did a good job of getting through these first infantry, it looks like. But what is he? He's got back up. Looks like I shot a plane down, I'm not sure. If I would unload these, fucking unload. Unload, you retard. Unload. Unload, retard. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'll wait till they blow up, apparently. Yep, I'm gonna wait till they blow up. This is when I finally unload. It's ridiculous. So instead of unloading and having a 20 here, I end up having a 5 and guys that can't even unload. should have grouped those guys up and got them in right there. I mean, I have the units I need to destroy this. These guys, I should have ran over here and got right in these guys' faces, or got around their flank over here. And look what's sitting here the whole time. Yeah, I got it up too close. See, there's a minimum firing range on the rocket artillery, and I got it up too close and I couldn't fire, so I'm having to bring it back to get it in to fire. Also never, I think I end up firing my mortar here in a minute, but keep in mind I'm moving at a third pace right now, and this is happening a lot faster in real time. Let's just go through this and see what happens. These conquerors over here, ugh. So they're lighting me up. Tungusta got too close, of course. Finally gets to fire my rockets in, but all my fucking infantry's dead by the time I get to fire the stupid rockets. It does a great job, look. Everything's panicked. Just imagine if I could have employed that a little better. Let's bring the Noros in and let them get fucking eaten up now by conquerors and shit. What took you so long, retard? So yeah, I could have, needless to say, I got my ass kicked here. It wasn't pretty. Would have been nice to maybe shoot those guys a little earlier, wouldn't it? Yeah. So at least I'm finally making the right decision and getting the hell out of Dodge at this point. Alright, so we'll start speeding up. So, looks like he's going to reinforce. If he was smart, he would be chasing me like crazy. Like, why is he not chasing me? Why not? If you do that to somebody, keep going. Finish them. These tanks. Oh my god. All these little infantry carriers. All this stuff. He just unloads these guys right here. He could have finished me easily. I guess I did have the BMPT, but so he's just trying to secure everything. So at this point, I'm kind of realizing that my best chance is to get into Juliet and try to start getting money that way. Because I'm looking at the map right now, and he's not collecting any more income than me at this point. Three. This doesn't give him an income. Pretty soon he's going to start bringing out commands to get some income. But I'm looking at this right now, I'm like, well, if I can get a command in here and start collecting that income, then that's huge for me. He has these really cheap commands, which helped him out a lot here. But, you know, I had the little VMF here, so I'm going to set up a little assault to try to get these guys out. Establish my little beachhead here. So, this is what kind of survived that. I'm just trying to hold, because, you know, you would expect him to attack me here. He knows I'm weak. He saw what pulled out, but no, he doesn't do that. So, score. Got my ass kicked, right? Okay, so here comes my start of my attack. All he has is infantry over here at this point. So right now my goal is to get in here, get a command into Juliet, and start getting some income. I guess I could have gone over here and got the 2, but... So he's starting to deploy now, he's going to get a lot of income. Just going to leave this at 2x for the most part. All the stuff just sitting here could be whipping my ass right now. So I smoked him out, bringing up my Spetsnaz and my... Seeing at the moment. Kind of watch some of this from his perspective. Ouch. Okay, so he got 1 BMP, 1D, and he got my tank that I had out, my light tank. So step 1 is done. So I'm going to start trying to scout the rest of this out and secure it. So I brought this out just to see if I could spot anything back here. Already had the spot from earlier. So there I go, trying to find something there. That. Probably should have been a little more aggressive here, but I had no idea what else he might have back here. Because I didn't realize he had, just stockpiled all this stuff. Here I knew he had some stuff from earlier, but you would have expected him to come this way with it, but no. Eventually I believe he will. I don't know if he brings the stuff or if he just calls in new stuff. He's getting rich at the moment, as you can see. He's got 3, 2, 2, 4, 7, 10 income, and I have 6 income. So it's very key for me that at least I'm getting some income for a little while here. Alright, here comes the bad news bears. Oh, that sucked that he was able to do that to me there. Alright, so I see that I'm probably in trouble here. I'm pulling back. We've all start. I just bought some recon for over here, and I was going to try to see if I could sneak in something back here and deal with that command. Still down by 450 points right now. Down by 450 points and being out incomed by 4 right now, which is huge. Lots of bad news bears coming my way. These are really good tanks right here. These are basically upgraded T-72As. They have 1 additional front armor. Both the Czechs and the Poles have a upgraded T-72A. It costs the same as T-72A, it's just better. Alright. He brings in a lot of anti-air, I see. I think if he'd have bought tanks instead. So I'll bring in some T-80s. Basically on this deck I have T-80s and T-80As for tanks. ATGMs are causing me heartburn. Makes the mistake of letting get those conquerors, because ATGMs are the scariest thing I'm facing at the moment. It also allows me to get these strops killed too. Down, close the gap slightly at this point, but of course I lost my 3 income. I didn't let him snipe my command, but I lost the income. Okay, so now he brings the choppers in. That's scary as shit. These guys end up being so key for me, like that he doesn't know those recon are there. If those weren't there, I was big deal. Also, these guys are spotting some for me. Okay, so these things are bad news. So I'm backing out, trying to get the hell away from those things, and brought a Tunguska out. I made a mistake and brought this Strela back too far. Big mistake. I'm gonna lose one T-80. And once again he makes a mistake of, why is he holding here? Like, why is he not pushing me down? I don't know. Alright, so about 460 down, so that's the biggest gap I've had actually, I believe. So he brings the MIs back. I assume he can see my Tunguska over here. Let's kind of watch from his perspective. Let's see what he's able to spot. So he's gonna bring free command in. Get that income. What up? Yeah. Alright. So at this point, I'm getting 3 income and he is getting 13 income. It's a huge difference, right? 460 down, out income 13 to 3. Yeah, at that point I'm like, fuck it, you know, there's no point in trying to hold this and possibly beating points with this stuff, so I pull all of this stuff back. Basically it's, you know, I have to hold this, make some attempt to work back this way. That's really all I can do. And as you'll see, I'm gonna play fairly aggressively. I mean, I'm down. Can't just let the clock run out, right? I've only got 13 minutes to win this. Oh, yeah. So I made my little attempt to get in back here and see if I can find a command. Guess this command. Oh. And these guys couldn't take down the scout vehicle. Good reason to get those guys vetted a little bit, maybe. Couldn't even handle that. They couldn't get a missile into it. Out of here! Get me out of here! Anyway. Okay, so I'll start working up this T-80A and trying to snipe some things. So now we have a little cat and mouse game. Yes, I have vastly superior frontal armor on this and this. So I'm gonna have to use that to my advantage. I also have vastly superior AA piece. At this point he's realizing he needs better eyes. So right now he can't see shit. So he starts to bring his recon up. Finally spots my Tungusta. That's trouble. He does have Danas. And in they come. I think I see that early enough to pull it back. No, I don't. So I'm very lucky that Tungusta didn't get sniped. Right. So now we're having a little ATGM battle. I'm kind of just using this as bait to absorb some shots. I left it out a little long. Just trying to bait him in. I shouldn't have let that get shot that much. And the rockets fire. Oh, ow. Yeah, so big mistake there. So here comes the MIs. Again, chicken. Playing a little game of chicken. Oh. That's scary. That's scary. I don't think that one gets out. I don't think that gets out either. Okay. So, what just happened there? Bet him a bunch of points. And down by 442. Not the same gap as usual. Let's see here. So he has trained cubs and hardened strops. I'm not sure what the maximum is on those as far as veterancy available. I know cubs, surely you can get better than trained. They did miss quite a bit. I guess Mostrella was able to pick off one MI. One down. Augusta gets in range. Make the shot, Augusta, make the shot. Got a hit, didn't kill him. Yeah, he's getting away. Ew. that time. More bad news coming in. Yeah, we'll spot that and start pulling back. These are bad news because of that Kokon. 20 AP. 8 per chopper. He has 16 20 AP ATGMs on those choppers. Bye bye to you. Alright. He's once again making the mistake of letting me get in range. You guys are shaking because of the artillery earlier. Strellas are so good. You don't realize how good Strela 10Ms are. Oh my god, you got another thing coming. 15 rate of fire, 10 accuracy. 2450 range versus choppers. Yes, thank you to Augustus. Don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Obviously, lost focus on that. That was quick enough. Oh, what do you have here? Oh, look who's winning now. What's up? So I guess at this point he's realizing that these guys can't do much. And that's the reality of playing the Czechs, man. You were so dependent on your Mi-35s. And I guess HE bombs, and he doesn't have, I don't think he has any ATGM planes. So really, it's the only thing he has that can really do serious damage to a T-80A. I knew these guys were here from earlier. I'd noticed them, but didn't realize when this moved up it was gonna. I guess I thought they had died already or something. He does have those bastions that can do a little damage. 16 AP. Got what we got here? 5 accuracy 14 facing off against 7 accuracy 18. Oh, panicked. Me and VT got panicked. It's not good. Comes the cavalry. It's got a minute 52 to deal with this. I am up by whatever. I don't think I realized how far down the timer I was getting, or I probably wouldn't have been being quite so aggressive here, but it doesn't really matter, because the only thing that he has that can hurt me is an Mi-35, really. And I don't seem to see any Mi-35s. Hey, the Czechs also have this tank. It's very nice T-62. It's got 2 more frontal armor than the usual T-62 OBRs, 1975. Let's look at that real quick. Okay, so the Czechs, the Poles also get one like this, I believe. Or maybe they don't, maybe only the Czechs do. but you've got a 6 rate of fire, which is the biggest weakness of this gun, but it has pretty decent AP and good accuracy. It's got the short range, but it has 10 frontal armor, the standard T62 OBR in 1975, which is what this tank basically is, only has 8 frontal armor, while this one has 10. You have to pay 5 points, 5 extra for that. The Soviet version, the OBR 75, is 35, and these are 40. But for 40 points, that's a pretty good little tank. So he's kind of doing the right thing here. It's just it's too late, you know. Should have had this stuff up already. Just T80's just off doing its own little thing. Let's drop down. Drop down. I don't quite realize that I'm winning like this much at this point. I was like so micromanaged into this game at this point. Oh, actually lost that T80. So I'm not pulling back here because of the timer. I'm just trying to get him to come up, and then I see this stuff coming in, so I'm like, land, land, get your ass, get on the deck, get on the deck. Hit the deck, hit the deck. No, don't let him see you. Oh, just in time for the timer to be. Oh. Alright, so, you know, point in case, it's all tenacity, man. Don't give up. I got my ass handed to me at the start of that game. He had all the money, had all the units, could have pushed me down, but, you know, people boggle war, they don't make the right decisions, and you can make a comeback. Just hang in there and see what you can do. Alright, thanks for watching.